Hi, hier ist Gerd und ich spreche hier mit Jim von Ford. Maybe you like to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jim Baumbick, Advanced Product Development and Programs Vice President.
So we are talking about Ford Ranger, PU and everything, the awesome car, but I'm mostly interested in camping. So I guess this is a perfect car for campers. Can you imagine why I think that?
Yeah, so we have a whole host of features, things like roof tents to actually create accommodations when you're out in the wild. What I love about Ranger and Ranger PHEV is I think it unlocks new and unique capabilities. So if you imagine you want to take and camp out in the bush or really carry your equipment, you have a vehicle that's capable of 1 ton payload or actually towing up to 3.5 tons. So you can
Enough for an Airstream or so, than the very heavy load.
very easily to get your gear to the location. Probably the most exciting part for a camper would be the enabler of Pro Power on board. So with the PHEV, you have an onboard energy source. It's effectively an onboard generator, and you can take that energy with you as you actually pull your gear and your campsite, set up in a very remote area, and be able to actually run electricity to critical equipment to actually make your, I'll say, stay out in the environment a little bit more convenient.
This in Germany, it's very difficult to find places where you can do that. But I guess here in Iceland, it's easier to plug your caravan onto the Ranger, isn't it?
Well, in this case, you actually don't have to plug it into anything. You have the fuel that you have on board. It can generate and charge the battery, and you can take that energy with you. So you actually have a mobile energy source for you to actually live for a couple days off the grid.
For my fridge, for my coffee machine, and everything.
Exactly.
What do you think? How long it lasts?
I think it's basically as long as the energy in the entire system. So depending on how you operate, I think you can probably run it for a day and a half straight. But I think you'd have to constantly work through the total fuel that you put in the tank and then actually running the energy. It has 4 different features. So actually, as you drive to your campsite, you can preserve the energy on the battery for when you get to your destination to use that at the site specifically. And so you can kind of use the energy the way it actually applies best to your journey.
On a lot of campgrounds, it's not allowed to drive with the normal engine because of the noise. So in this case, I can have the choice to stop the motor and use the EV system. It's easy, huh?
Yes. So, and that's one of the unique features about this is choosing how you use the energy. So, if that campsite is a quiet campsite, you can drive into the campsite, get to the location in EV mode. But that doesn't just use all the energy. Once you actually have the vehicle in its location, the vehicle will run in generator mode. So it's not running in the way that you're sitting there idling your vehicle. It will idle cycle as it needs to charge the battery to use the energy you have in the vehicle to then enable you to maximize the use of that battery in the environment when you're out in the location.
Some people are frightened that the power isn't enough for the EV to push or to pull a caravan. Is this the case with this car?
No, not at all. This is an uncompromised product. In fact, our target and our goal was to actually enable the Ranger PHEV to do anything and everything that a diesel Ranger can do, and then some. And it actually unlocks this amazing new superpower of a truck, and that's mobile energy, Pro Power on board when you get to your destination.
You just told me that you do camping a bit for yourself.
Yes.
What's your favorite destination for doing that?
Oh boy, usually up north in Michigan in the U.S., but when you're out in a place like Iceland, nothing really compares to something like this.
Do you have any plans for the next trip?
I actually want to bring my family back here. This is an amazing place to see visually. It's energizing. It's nature.
And the car's already here, huh?
Exactly. Might as well leave them here, and I'll just come back and pick up the keys.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you very much.
No, appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, maybe, hey, my name is Jim from Ford, and you're listening to Campermen, something like that?
Sure.
Yeah?
Hi, I'm Jim from Ford, and you're listening to Camperman.
Thank you.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you.